Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're pleased to bring you the beginning of the semifinals of the Minish Cap Randomizer Tournament Season 2. So it should be pretty hype. We have our top 4 runners coming up, and today we have NesmaN versus ThyDarkHorse, so it should be a pretty hype match. And I'm joined today on commentary by Myth and Goldfish. How you doing today, gentlemen?
Hello.
Doing good. Looking forward to the semifinals kicking off.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we had quite a bit of a break after the end of the Swiss round, but now it's time for the knockout matches. First game up today, NesmaN and ThyDarkHorse, both veterans of the Minish Cap Randomizer. This is going to be a close one.
Yes.
Yeah, and we have Goldfish versus Lunastick tomorrow. Goldfish
yes.
being the only person to go 5-0 the whole tournament. So that'll be another hype match tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, it was Hendris.
Dark Horse is blaming me.
Okay. So we should
I
be...
was supposed to roll the seed for this one, and I was too late. So then they're getting a Hendris seed today.
Well, I wasn't sure if NesmaN was... My interpretation from what I saw in the Discord was that NesmaN had banished you, Myth, so that's why you hadn't rolled in a while. So it should be interesting. So we'll let you roll. Do you, Goldfish, who do you want to let Myth roll for you tomorrow?
You want a Myth seed, right?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. So we should be off in about
All my
30
practice seeds are full
seconds.
clears anyway, so what could possibly go wrong?
So we should be off soon, so I will leave you both to it. So thank you very much.
Ooh, okay. So we got a red sword and boots in the hash.
Wait, you grabbed the red sword boots, but not the wind element?
Is the wind element important? There's a shield there as well.
I mean, elements in the hash usually are a bad omen.
But we are underway.
Yes, we are.
There's a book.
A book!
As first item.
Okay, this is something I saw TDH do in the weekly too, is he sets a quick warp outside the house before grabbing the items. And Oak checks the elements, so unrequired...
I'm very sure it's not faster. And also with this as well, going into Hyrule Town to set the quick warp, it's not faster.
Yep.
I did time all of this. It's because loading those white screen transitions do take a while, if you think about it.
Yes.
And you're having to look at that twice instead of once, and that's basically where the time difference comes in. So, no progression in the beginning, except for the cane.
Okay.
You get the cane off of the cafe lady.
And NesmaN getting blocked into the cafe.
Oh, NesmaN wants to go to Minish checks already.
Oh, TDH as well!
They're both doing... I was just about to say, it's like, do you want to try and like meta this a bit and just rush Minish checks right now?
I mean, you got the cane, so I can
Like-
understand it.
But what if your sword or bombs is in Tingle Trees? And your opponent
Wait!
just goes there and they're just ahead?
Neither one of them checked the shop first, I don't think. They don't know
Well,
what's
No,
underneath.
you wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't. You fall down here on purpose so that you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, NesmaN routing that a little bit better. As soon as you come into this room, you want to fall down and see what's in
Yep.
the shop, and then you can quick walk.
Oh, and TDH talking to the guy to set up the, I want to call
There's
it
a
gods,
Karlov
but
medal.
that's just, yeah.
Yeah, TDH did go through that shop roof really quickly though, because as soon as they grab the item, they drop down. And then, yeah, they skip to
quick
the having
warps.
to climb back up animation.
So yeah, once you get a bottle, you have access to Karlov metal. TDH peaked the heart piece. I don't remember there being anything there.
Alright, there is their
Spin.
first spin scroll. That is the Great Spin.
Now, of course, no swords. That spin
Wait,
doesn't do
NesmaN?
anything yet. But what?
NesmaN, what are you doing?
He's,
Oh, is he doing Karlov?
He's reversing a Karlov, but you don't have to do that. You can. The dog's moved.
Yeah, no, you do this after... Oh. Yeah, this is slow. It's so much slower than just walking through town.
Yeah.
Past the dog. I think DarkHorse might go and do this now. No, they're not. They're just going to head to North.
I would set, you set your quick warp here, and you might do Mayor's Basement as well as Karlov at this, because they can just quick warp all the way back up here. Oh, school. Those are checks as well.
Yep, doing school.
Makes sense. More Minish checks to do in town.
Now, this is something I haven't timed, is which order to do the school checks in. I always assumed doing the roof first was faster. Because I think the path is really long.
I've done them both, like, swapped orders, and I'm not sure which is faster.
Wait, did we see what the item was in the school garden? We'll get another look
I think
in a
so,
second
but
when
yeah,
NesmaN checks it.
yeah, it was junk.
Oh, it was arrows, okay. Yeah, there's your Smith's sword. That was the fear that these guys had when they got their cane and decided to do the Minish checks. Is
Yep.
what if you just rushed to Tingle Trees and you got a sword and it was there?
Though you have the cane, so you're not really going to speed up those town checks, and you normally end up doing those town Minish checks at some point during a seed.
Ah, but you forget. Fuck town.
Yeah. Fair.
We did get a kinstone there for DarkHorse. Don't know exactly which one that is yet.
Yeah, I didn't see what it was, but it was definitely a kinstone.
Oh, thank you, Nori, for all of the gift subs in chat.
Yeah. Nori gifting out all the subs.
That is a Cloudtop's kinstone that is in the Tingle Trees.
Okay,
Was that save scum from DarkHorse
yes,
as well?
TDH save scummed Garden.
I timed a save scum and it's not faster. It's nearly identical in terms of quick walking and rolling back down. Like, if you got good rolls, then it's basically exactly the same speed. I guess if you're slow with your rolls, then the quick walk could be faster. But it's... in that instance, you would need to have really good menuing.
That Puddle Cave.
Ooh, that wasn't great.
No.
There's remotes, but...
It has Lawnline Key, which technically unlocks checks right now. But the remotes do nothing without a bomb bag. Sure, they're nice.
Is NesmaN skipping... Oh, I was going to say, NesmaN was just doing a quick trip into Fatal Falls there. I thought they were going to go down to Minish Woods and...
Yeah, I saw that. I was curious, but it looks like you just want to do Lower Vale Falls. Might have to go back because they currently don't have a bomb bag. So you don't have a way into Minish Woods from the south. You might have to go up and around.
Yeah, it's just super risky to avoid Southfield at the beginning because, yeah, NesmaN, if NesmaN full cleared all of Minish Woods and there wasn't a bomb bag there, they would be terrified that there was a bomb bag in Southfield and then DarkHorse got that and then got to do all of Minish loot so much faster and then would already be like off checking somewhere else. So these are the semi-finals. This is the first match, which is NesmaN versus DarkHorse. This is game 1. It is going to be a best of 3. They're both since this is the first game, we're going to have at least one game additionally after this. And tomorrow is the second half of the semi-finals, which is Goldfish versus Luna. That is also exactly the same best of 3. And then the winner of these 2 matches is going to go forward into the final.
Also best of 3. So yeah, can't have a finals date until the finals are determined.
Yeah. Doing Simons now? Would you do Simon?
No, I would rush. I would go to Minish Woods.
Yeah, I don't think now's the time to do Simon.
You have a sword and a spin, like, it's going to take a long time to kill all those levers, and Minish Woods is just so many checks, as well as having the Longline key. Which
Maybe
unlocks
if you get a bomb bag and decide to
2
remote
checks.
bomb kill things, like, really quickly.
You give me bombs, I'm going the circle around Minish Woods.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like the remote bomb. Remote bombs are nice to speed things up, and I think I would do Under the School, in fact, because Under the School with remote bombs is faster than doing Simon.
See, I hate Under the School until I have Blue Sword to go around the other way.
Oh yeah, to be honest, it's much more of a speed increase by getting the remote bombs than getting to Blue Sword. Yes, you're going to be guaranteed that you're going to get Blue Sword at some point in the seed. Have we even had a map check?
Yes, TDH did it. We have unrequired Palace and unrequired Droplets.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh god.
And we're getting Cloud Top Skin Stones.
This is a Hendrix seed.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
So we have the last Cloud Top Skin Stone on Octo for something in Palace?
Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, guys. Like, it's going to... Something's on Octo that will give access to Palace, and then Four Swords going to be on Georgus, like, guaranteed. NesmaN? Oh, very interesting. NesmaN's going to do the... Okay, they're grabbing this chick, but I'm wondering if they're going to do the vanilla route to North Minish Woods to Syrup's Hut area by doing the gliding. Maybe?
Yes.
Yep, they're going for it.
Yeah, I don't hate this play.
Okay, there's a shield for DarkHorse.
Because after you do this, this also gives you access to Goron Cave as well, so you're getting, what, 5 checks?
Yeah, you are.
Plus a boulder push.
Yeah, 4 and access to one of the visible ones. DarkHorse is about to see it. It's junk.
Okay. Yeah, NesmaN will do the Gorons first before doing the Upper Minish Woods, but you get all this by doing that route.
There's the red. Sorry, the green sword.
Yep.
And the mitts.
Okay.
Oh, NesmaN.
Big brain play.
Big brain. Yeah, that's where our progression is.
That is absolutely loaded Gorons.
I mean, what is DarkHorse got left after this? They're hopefully they're going to be able to save Scum out of Minish Village. Yeah, they should do a save now.
Yep.
DarkHorse.
DarkHorse, save.
Oh no. Okay, thank you. Right before they go to the thing. Oh, there's the other shield.
There's a shield. Okay.
Both shields already. Oh, NesmaN. Okay, that was a bit risky there. NesmaN had the opportunity to save in that cave and then keep on going to check 2 visible items in Lake Hylia. They can see the heart piece, and then they can go into the cabin and see what the book item is. Then they can save scum back to the where they just quick walked from. But now they don't have information of those 2 spots.
I don't mind it, because especially without the Mitz Butterfly, that's quite slow, and you only get a couple peeks instead of actual checks. Like, if you have the flippers or the cape, then that would make a lot of sense, because you have a lot of checks to do out there. But without that, you're just picking 2 items at the cost of, like, a minute.
Like, if they
You'll probably see later anyways.
Yeah, if they get the boots, and then they'll need
Gust Jar.
either the Gust. Yeah, they would need boot. Yeah, okay, they would need boots and Gust Jar for that to actually be an impact. And
yeah, because you have fine flippers, you just do Lake
find...
anyways, because you have Lawn Monkey. There's no reason of.
Yeah, if they find the flippers or the cape, then that's not. It's going to make it pointless.
No, yeah. That's why I don't mind it, because it's just so much time waste for something that you're probably going to do anyways. For all of Lake and droplets to be unrequired would be ridiculous.
I'm one for the saying knowledge is power. The more you know, the better off you are.
And I wanted to definitely peek items, but that just seems too slow of a peek.
I'm just thinking about what, as you're routing later on, if you can see that there's going to be a really important item there, like one of the swords is there, then it can save a lot of time later on.
I mean, if you hand a cape
if you saw a sword on the lake cabin and you find your power bracelet, do you need power bracelets for that?
Yes. To push
for
the bookshelf.
Lake cabin? Yes, you do. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Lake cabin requires a lot of items. Like, I'll peek it when I'm going through Lake, but you hand either of these runners a cape at this point, they're going straight to Lake for, like, Cave 25 and some droplets action, probably. Because that's just so check dense, so you're going to find those along the way. You don't have to spend the minute of digging through that cave with no butterfly.
Yeah, it looks like both of them save scum that boomerang away from Minish Village.
It's not worth the time.
If you're doing droplets, it's surprising how much time it saves in those scissor beetle fights. Because getting to stun the scissor beetle and then just
wailing on it,
be able to do sword slashes to kill it straight away instead of having to wait for its it to throw its horns constantly. You do deflate in about half the time.
Yes, but also if you don't scum it, you have to walk all the way through Minish Village and all the way through woods to get back to.
Yeah, you would quick walk back to the beginning of Minish Village, and then you'd have to walk through that path, ride the lily pad, and then walk out of Minish Village, Minish Woods. So they've got other things that they want to be doing right now, like checking Digging Cave in town.
And like, if you get Deepwood access, you might just dip in to grab that boomerang if you really wanted it.
Oh yeah, they really want bombs right now. Bombs and then, yeah, Deepwood access. That would be really nice for them.
Well, bombs don't do a ton right now since there's also no bottle. Bombs, since you've already done Minish Woods, doesn't unlock too much.
I mean, it does do a lot, because it opens the Lari area, and then there's a few overworld things that are locked by bombs.
Yeah, so you got...
Remember, they got a shield as well, so it's Deku Scrub.
Opens the one scrub.
Then they can go check Veil Falls out as well.
Can't grab anything there yet, but you can
yeah, just pick one item. Have none of them done Swiftblade? Oh, Okay. There's a
Okay.
cape. That is in Goomba's chest. In the first tournament, Goomba skipped that chest and it had a cape in there.
Oh. Yeah, so while you're in town, you check the bell. If you wanted to, you get 2 checks from Swiftblade, but you want to go out to Lake.
Yeah, exactly. I think both of them are just going to rush to Lake right now. Checking things along the way first, such as this heart piece. Both showing off the 2 different ways of doing that jump. Yep. DarkHorse going for the slightly safer, more noob-friendly way of doing it, which is you jump to the far, the left-hand bridge, and then you can just do a diagonal jump across, whereas NesmaN does a more controlled glide, which requires quite a bit of practice.
Yep. So when you're watching these runners cape around, the tighter the angle, the harder it is usually to execute, because Link doesn't turn very well. So if you just generally have a straighter line, it works a lot better.
Yeah.
But a lot of jumps are still makeable, it just takes a little bit more execution and practice.
Yeah, there are quite a few jumps where you have to try and change direction mid-flight, and it's very awkward to do that.
Oh, Kinstone piece. Caster Wilds.
I mean, that's the Kinstone piece that we want to see.
Yep.
Yeah, they are just synced right now. There is a reason why both of these are in the top 4 right now.
Yeah.
They are literally synced. They're digging the same bit of dirt at the same time. Yeah, DarkHorse saving a little bit of time there by jumping ahead.
I think that was Cloudtops, yep.
Yep, there it's at Cloudtops.
Yeah, I mean, with the items they got, this just is the most check-dense area, and it makes sense. So with similar execution and the same idea of routing, they're just going to be synced like this.
Yeah, that is our second book. Ooh, DarkHorse goes for the quick warp. Pretty sure the quick warp isn't faster.
Yeah, I want to say I don't think that's faster.
Yeah, it's because of the cave entry animation. That's what makes it slower.
I mean, when it comes to TMCR, 9 times out of 10, quick warping is faster. There's just a few instances where the time it takes to set up your correct quick warp point or getting back to where you were, it's slower.
And I'm pretty sure that in like 90% of these circumstances where we say, oh, this is slower than that. Oh my god, what are those?
Okay.
We got a grip ring and a Jabberna. Well, that doesn't do anything.
Jabberna unlocks a singular check. Grip ring currently unlocks nothing.
Like, if they get a bottle, then that's like Screaming Krenel. Oh yeah, you'd absolutely go to Krenel. You've got the cave, you've got the grip ring. Like as soon you just need the bottle, and then you'd go do everything in Krenel.
You don't have bombs, but you can. Oh, there's a scroll in the cabin.
Oh,
and flippers.
That is why you checked that spot. NesmaN could have had information about those flippers. Okay, it didn't.
I mean, wouldn't you have gone there any quicker?
And with DarkHorse would have had the flippers before coming into droplets. And there's the power bracelets.
Power bracelets!
So NesmaN can get that scroll.
No boots or ocarina.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's
You don't have way to go Minish.
Yeah,
logically you need boots. Technically, you just need ocarina.
Yeah, with either the boots or flippers, then sorry, with either the boots or the ocarina, they will be able to do that.
And I don't know if this is so much not peeking as TDH not doing the other lake checks before running into droplets.
Yeah. Was that a red sword?
There's a sword, it's red.
I mean...
Yep, that's a red sword.
TDH just called it there. It's like, droplets is so check dense.
Well, you can't do much here without Flipper's Gushar or Lantern, but that's all you need. Red sword gives you access to Western.
Oh yeah, like that wasn't a Todd dip. That is just getting checks in lake. Like those that first rupee path isn't really inside droplets. It's so fast to get.
Yep. And now TDH gets sees things outside droplets. NesmaN will be picking up Red Sword, and I'm assuming this is a rush Western.
Yeah, absolutely. DarkHorse is just going to rush Western here. They didn't go for the underwater heart in Lake Hylia after they picked up their flippers.
Oh, okay.
They're just rushing.
Yeah, NesmaN got it. It was junk, so...
Yeah. But NesmaN grabs their red sword too, slightly behind, because I think they did a bit more of a roundabout route in Lake Hylia by not doing droplets straight away. NesmaN wanted to check the Lon cave there for a second, but decided against it because they don't have the lantern. I swear oh yeah, they need bombs and lantern to do that.
They don't have either of the items to grab the second chest.
I think it's so greedy to skip out on that cave after you get your red sword. I've seen a few times where there's a lantern or some kind of progression item there that people could have got a long time before, but they just skipped it because they're very focused on Western Woods. Oh boy! Look at that! There's nothing! There is nothing in that cave.
Absolutely nothing. TDH not pushing the boulder? The upper one at least, so won't have access from Trilby, will just have access from
Oh, I never push that top boulder. I only push the bottom one.
Fair. I mean, I don't know how often I've used that boulder, but...
Yeah, for me, there's always a way of avoiding that top one.
Neither runner setting Quick Warp in Caster, so neither wanting to go there with the cape, it looks like.
Which is interesting, because... Oh, that doesn't do anything for us either. Unless that's a Veil Fallskin Stone.
So that's Arrow
It's the Veil
Butterfly.
Fallskin Stone.
Okay, it's Veil Fallskin Stone! Well, that's not logic! No lantern! That's out of logic!
Oh god, they don't have a bomb bag.
Or a bomb bag!
Oh! That's why DarkHorse didn't... That's why DarkHorse didn't go into Caster. They wanted to do that.
Oh, that is a big brain.
Yeah, maybe they were hoping for Lantern or a bomb bag in Western Woods.
Or, both.
Yeah. No, I think NesmaN's made the better play here to go to Caster. You're so limited in items that you've picked up. Caster's the most check dense place right now.
Yeah, and even with a bomb bag, Veil Falls isn't logic with no lantern, and you need that to beat Graveyard at some point.
I think you might even do hiking right now. You might do a 30-minute hiking. It depends on what they get here. Like, if NesmaN just gets nothing all the way up through hiking, I think they may just stay here. Yeah, DarkHorse does have the graveyard key and the Veil Fallskin Stone. They grabbed everything. There's the bottle. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, you go Krenel now, absolutely. Right, so now we've got some divergence between these guys, because Nesman's
Yeah.
in Casper, ThyDarkHorse is going to Krenel. Who's going to find what first?
And what is what? Like,
Yeah, but I think Krenel's the better option right now.
yeah.
That Beanstalk. Without the bomb bag, there's not... There are a lot of things that are going to get skipped along the way, but I think you just rush to that Beanstalk. But
No,
ThyDarkHorse...
well, you'll climb straight up to Greyblade first, and then you'll do, You can't do that check, you can't dispel the dirt.
There we go. There's a blue sword.
Okay. That's not a lot of checks.
The blue sword didn't really do much.
I think it's what, 2 checks in logic?
No, it's one more. Well, is it 2?
Town,
Oh yeah, that's right. We can do the
well
well
center,
in town.
and the one before graveyard. There's a couple
Yeah.
more in graveyard you can access, but with no lantern, they're not in logic.
Yeah. And we need the boots as well to be able
Yes,
to get in there.
and you need the lantern to beat it, and with it being elemental.
Yeah, ThyDarkHorse didn't like the idea of Krenel. They're
Almost
using
Krenel.
that bottle.
Oh, okay. Karlov metal makes sense. Like, that's some
Okay.
quick checks.
Oh, that's something we forgot about. We saw the Karlov medal so long ago that
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, this makes sense. This is some
we
quick
were waiting
checks
for the
to-
bottle to get it.
Yeah, this I understand.
They also did Swiftblade and got all of the checks out of there except for
Yep.
the boots one.
Yep. Yeah, you got some quick checks in town that you're not bomb locked out of.
That is right. NesmaN did not peak Juliet, but NesmaN also doesn't have a bottle. So... I really don't blame NesmaN for going to hiking right now.
No, you can do all the Minish checks. I would just knock them out. You don't have Bo to do some checks in caster, but otherwise you can clear it out, and you might as well.
Oh,
That was a wake-up shroom?
so Figurine House has junk as usual.
I thought I saw a wake-up shroom in the middle chest, but maybe I saw wrong.
Oh, that was it was a big red rupee.
Oh, it's a red rupee, okay.
ThyDarkHorse is not doing Fountain right now.
Oh, what else is he doing?
Why? Sure, okay, you can full clear it.
He can't do Dr. Left.
He's okay. He pushed the bold. He pushed the bookshelves.
But you can't do it, you don't have bombs or gust char.
Yeah, you need one of those to destroy the dust.
Probably one of the weirdest ways not to be able to do Dr. Left, but you cannot do Dr. Left.
Why am I shouting for them to go to Krenel? What is this bizarre world we live in? Bomb or gust. God, if there's a bomb bag or a gust jar here in Fountain, I swear it's up on Krenel though. There is a beanstalk on Krenel with 9 items. It's there.
There's also an almost full clearable Cave of Flames. You can peek the last item. And that's an element. Sure,
They do
you don't
Town
have...
Pillar. NesmaN's probably going to do Town Pillar now.
Yeah, NesmaN probably will.
That is a empty fountain.
We're slowly approaching Waveblade health.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. ThyDarkHorse is heading there. I mean, you're even going to check Greyblade first, like that.
Yeah, you do Greyblade and then you set your Quick Warp in Cave of Flames, and you check Beanstalk, and then you clear Cave of Flames.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like Krenel is
NesmaN-
absolutely the safest option right now.
Yeah. NesmaN might do Fountain because he doesn't have better.
Okay. Okay, ThyDarkHorse is back with us. Just
Okay, everything's fine.
don't panic. Right, ThyDarkHorse is checking Greyblade now. What, are we going to get anything in here?
No, just money.
Also, imagine checking the well pillar and not being able to then check under the school.
The school, yeah.
Oh boy. Hendris, are you sure this seed wasn't for Luna? Because this late bomb bag is something special. Where the hell is this bomb bag?
You look at this layout, you technically don't need a bomb bag. The Pan Dungeon layout don't need a bomb bag until Dark Hyrule Castle.
Oh god. Potentially, yeah. Well, okay, yeah, Cave of Flames still up. ThyDarkHorse, what are you doing? Okay, I guess this is fine.
Yeah, I mean, you want to set your quick order period anyway, so clearing it out whether not, I mean, shouldn't be a big time difference. Like, you want to do this anyway, it's an element.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what if your bomb bag is up on the beanstalk, and then...
And there's something on the freestanding?
Yeah, if there's a small key on the freestanding, then he's going to have to activate the blue warp.
Yep.
NesmaN?
NesmaN now seeing his elements.
NesmaN has just checked them. Did NesmaN go into Graveyard? No.
Nope.
No, they just did the moat.
I mean, I can understand it when you need the lantern to have logic and to beat that dungeon that you probably won't get paid out huge unless there's a bomb bag sitting back there.
NesmaN did do the chest pre Royal Valley. I thought I saw him pushing the boulder, but didn't go in. Yeah. It's one of our small keys.
Yep.
There are... Yeah, okay. There are 2 more chests that can have the small key. And then there's a third, which is the visible spot that could also have the small key for ThyDarkHorse. If it's a visible small key on the next minecart ride, then we are bomb bag locked out of Cave of Flames.
It is very much not. This is a full clear Cave of Flames.
There we go. Yep, so they're guaranteed their small key on one of the next 2 chests.
Yep.
It can't be Sphere 1 bomb bag because we have checked everything Sphere 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's open.
Oh, you mean Simon? Okay.
Okay. There's one.
Yeah, Simon can be done after you get your sword and sword.
Which is tier 0 in the tree.
Yeah. Yes, ThyDarkHorse's stream.
Wait, you don't have bombs for the spiky juice?
I mean, you don't use bombs for spiky chews. You just do a spin attack, but yeah, they also have sword beam as well, making it
yeah, sword beam
not too
helps
bad of
a lot.
a fight. NesmaN is going up Krenel to the Beanstalk. We're going to be able to see what's there.
And he set the Quick Warp, so go right back to Cave Flames once he's done with all this. And Henders, I think you're messing up what the spoiler log is because it's Sphere 1 remote bombs and not bomb bag. So we got a bow. That's a few more checks in caster.
Yeah, DarkHorse will be able to do caster a little bit quicker than NesmaN.
Yep.
Because of that.
Yeah, that's full clear caster minus Great Uncle Herbert because we don't have 7 scrolls.
But remember that it was also basically Baron. There was a sword in the very first Minish check, which makes it not. You can skip out everything after that. But both of our runners are in Cave of Flames, just over the half an hour.
Did NesmaN do the rain chest?
No. Oh god, NesmaN, not again.
Okay.
Oh god.
I was like, I don't remember him doing rain chest, but he's back in Cave of Flames.
Oh, I swear NesmaN learned from this last time. Oh. He said he did it by accident last time, and... Okay.
It's like, please don't tell me I saw that correctly where he skipped the rain chest.
Yeah, he got a bit too excited with the quick warp after checking the visible item in the cave. And that is DarkHorse picking up the compass, which is the last dungeon item here, so it's just going to be items from this point on.
Yep.
Oh!
Bomb bag. Okay. All bomb bag speculation can now stop. We have one. Okay, he's going this way to the back chest. I'm not sure if it's quicker to take the tornadoes or to cape across the platforms.
It's easier to go through the tornadoes, and I think if you fall into the lava once, then the tornadoes is faster, but if you just do the cape jumps, then the cape jumping is faster.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tried both methods, and I'm with Henders where it feels slower, but yeah, if you can confirm that, then yeah, it's better to cape if you have good cape control. So like you think about it, it's a straight line, but those tornadoes just take so long.
Yeah, they're so slow. Yeah, petition to make all tornadoes the same speed as cloud tops.
Yes, please. I mean, you're saving a minute per seed just based off DHC alone.
Right, now what do you do after you get that bomb bag? You've got so much available to you.
Well, you're here, so Krenel.
Yeah, do you just do everything on Krenel on the way down?
Yeah, I think so. What more dense area do you have from the bombs?
You don't skip Krenel right now. I think DarkHorse is going to climb up the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, because they didn't go up the wall straight away, they're going to be able to do the fairy on the way up at the same time. NesmaN's going to have to double back for that. Just to be honest, if NesmaN doubles back for that fairy, they're probably just going to keep on going up to that rain chest. They'll be able to mitigate a bit of their time loss by doing that. Or NesmaN's just decided...
that rain chest is nothing, and he knows better.
Nothing there. Let's not bother. Ooh, DarkHorse.
Not quite.
Oh, yeah, don't try and cape jump onto Gleerock. It's a bad idea. Oh god, if rain chest has something.
If you've tried different things on Gleerock's back, the collisions are really wonky, so it's better just not to.
Yeah.
Into the lava.
If it was Francois here, Francois would be damaging themselves down to low health so that they could... Wait, did they have Peril Beam? I don't think
They have Sword
do.
Beam, but I don't think they have Peril.
No.
So if you had max health, then you could do Sword Beam strats, but you've been hit a couple times, you lost that ability. I mean, Sword Beam's a legitimate strat on Gleerock, it's just you need to have the right health to use them.
Yeah. And that is our first element collected by ThyDarkHorse at 43 minutes in.
Earth element first, oh boy.
Vanilla.
Not vanilla location, but...
Vanilla order. Ooh, you know what else that bomb bag did for us after we leave Colonel? We can go up Veil Fools.
Yeah. Not in logic, but
Yeah,
seems like
very
basically...
much out of logic, but... God, there's so many items up there.
Yeah. I think I would go up Veil Falls at some point, but I'd be more keen to do some other check-dense areas like Cranel first. Just because the lantern's required.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you need to find the lantern at some point. But Veil Falls is dense enough that it feels good to do it, and you have both Cape and Mitts, so you can clear Cloud Tops as well.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is so late, there is really not too much that is bomb lock.
Yeah,
other than
this...
Veil Falls.
Well, you have Cranel, you have Veil Falls, you have a few checks in the south, you have the Trilby Scrub. Is that it? That's it.
Galari area. Well,
yeah, that's
with
kind of
the flippers as well. You got Minish Flippers Cave. I guess that's pretty good.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, there's 4 more checks in the Galari area. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, because that's basically your option: is you stay in Logic and go for the Flippers checks in Minish Flippers Cave, or you go out of Logic and look at what is locked by your lantern.
And bombs also, well, they unlock Dr. Left, and they possibly can unlock more checks in Deepwood, depending on key layout.
Yeah, I guess you stick your nose into Deepwood.
If you're doing the Minish Flippers Cave, I think you're sticking your nose into Deepwood.
Yeah.
It's just a matter if you decide to go there or go elsewhere.
Yeah, it's just really risky going into checking it without the lantern or the gust jar, because say the first item you get is the boss key, you won't know if the boss is boss locked, if the dungeon is boss locked, because you could come back later with the lantern but not the gust jar, and then your small key is on the upstairs chest, and then you can continue on into the dungeon, and then maybe your gust jar's still in there, and like, without the...
That is like a worst case scenario key logic.
Yeah, it's still a possibility. Yeah, rain is junk. NesmaN, hashtag never punished.
You have to be careful when you're playing the Never Punish game, because while it can work for a while, it eventually catches up to you.
Oh, not from NesmaN.
Okay, well...
If NesmaN forgets to go somewhere, it doesn't have anything. ThyDarkHorse has just hit 10 hearts, so that is Waveblade.
Yep.
Oh wait, no. Oh, they just save scummed it away. They're now back to
9.
That's completely fine to save scum though, because it's like,
yeah,
you're gonna find them.
that takes yourself back, and there's hearts somewhere. There's bound to be.
Yeah, as a young Yorkshire lad, he was out on the what the hell's it called? Out on the riding, and yeah, he had a fateful accident, and a horseshoe got lodged up his arse, and he's been cursed with good luck for the rest of his days.
Is that how it works?
Oh, if that's not the case, then I'm stumped. Yeah, Hendris, get animating.
How does one become good at random? Well, you just get a horseshoe lodged up your ass. It's simple.
Yeah, DarkHorse going for lower Krenel. I think
Yep.
NesmaN will be doing lower Krenel too.
I mean, you're here. You can do everything. It's a fair amount of checks.
Yeah, you're not speeding it up at all by... Well... You might be a bit worried about your bomb count here.
I mean, there's the scrub, so you're fine. And you have
Yeah.
caves you can get up and down rather quickly.
Yeah, it's just this last bit that DarkHorse is doing. He's going to have to use 4 bombs.
Yeah, but he still has 8, so quite comfortable.
Oh,
And if
they
you-
didn't... They had to use an extra bomb.
Yep.
So they're down to 3. I guess you're not using the bombs for anything right now, so you're good.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
you're
mean,
gonna use
if you need a
one more.
refill, you can just visit Stockwell, and Stockwell will sell you a few bombs.
Yeah. I mean,
It's a
DarkHorse
little
already
slow, but
did
it's fine.
the bomb checks in Trilby, right? They did the bomb wall and the business scrub. I thought they did that before.
No.
I thought they just did that and then quick warped back.
I thought he just set the quick warp and then went back into Kernel. Maybe he did.
Yeah, I thought I saw them do that and then they
Okay.
quick warped back. Is this what kind of route is this?
Going to Vale Falls, just
That is Vale Falls. Okay, that's an interesting way of going through North Hyrule to Vale Falls.
yeah, especially in the Cape Cliff, just in Cape across to the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to avoid loading zones and the cave because that cave is a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. There's the lantern.
Okay,
Oh!
okay, we're in logic. You keep going.
See, that's why you go to Vale Falls
Yeah.
out of logic.
No, I was thinking that
You'll be
like it
surprised
was
when
easy
you
to play because you have so many and Great Spin. Okay, that's
Yeah.
So Goron Cave was loaded. Upper Digging was loaded. Oh, TDH has not got the blue sword yet, so won't be able to do the blue sword lock check here.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think it'll hurt them too bad.
No, I think you probably will be fine, but
It's only one check out of, like, how many are here? At least 20. Okay. Another Kinstone. That is a Cloudtop's Kinstone. Oh.
I guess.
DarkHorse's sword is in the first Minish checking caster. It's the very north one. Okay, there's a caster Kinstone. Okay,
Okay.
right, we've got 2 Kinstones left to find. One of each.
Well, one of them is much more important than the other.
The problem with being out of logic is you get sent on a red herring. But basically, if he came here without the lantern and went through that dark cave without using the lantern, all of the items that if Dark Horse found a bunch of items here, like the Gustia or the Ocarina or the boots or something, and then started following those to places, the lantern could not be locked behind any of those items. And if they're then looking for the lantern later on, you could get confused and forget which items were actually locked behind the lantern.
Yep.
So, as long as you pay attention to logic and know how it all fits together, and you're keeping track of everything, going out of logic isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
You just need to pay attention.
The other thing that can happen is if you're going out of logic and the item that locks it is Go mode,
yes,
that all of a sudden those items never come to logic, and if you find more progression through that, you're just following a red herring for who knows how long that can't have your progression because it's actually locked behind Go mode.
I was surprised Dark is actually doing the fusions here. Maybe they're expecting another Kinstone up here? That would be surprising if there's another Cloudtop's Kinstone here in Cloud. Because if that's the case, then they're going to be able to get a freebie back down Vale Falls, because they can just go through the
Wind Tribe house.
Yeah.
Actually killing the sharks.
Okay. It's a bottle.
Bottle. Rock Breaker for NesmaN.
Yeah, Dark Horse is not going to be getting bottle percent. That is a Peril Beam.
And we were talking about logic earlier. I will say in Minish Cap, it's usually not a terrible idea to go out of logic because there's so many checks that are locked behind it that it will probably be in logic at some point anyways. It's just a matter of when that is to not lose sight of where your item can be. Like, Lantern's always going to show up. You logically need it to beat it every seed, and hard need it in 99.9% of seeds.
Yeah, it's not like in Ocarina of Time where Ocarina of Time has many more items than this game, but like half of them are not required from most seeds.
Yeah, you have less that are required, and also they don't lock as many items. Like, Lantern just locks so many items.
Yeah.
Same thing with other randos, like Majora's Mask. There's so many items that unlock one-off checks that if you go to logic...
NesmaN knows how to trigger me and Henry. Just went to the shop to buy bombs when there's 3 bombs available in North Hyrule Field. That was the last Castikin stone for Dark Horse.
Okay.
At least we think so. Yeah, that Dark Horse did.
Well, that's second element.
Yeah, so... Yeah, Dark Horse should just go to Fortress now, I think. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
You could be wasting a lot of time here, because NesmaN is now in Minish Woods. They're going to be going to the Flipper's Cave here, going to see what they're going to find.
Yeah. No walk around for TDH, so that's to take a long hike back, but you'll take it for that Kinstone you grabbed.
Yeah.
Dog food.
Yeah, NesmaN is missing that lantern, so they don't have a reason to go back to droplets right now.
Nope. Yeah, with that lantern, you can do all of droplets. It's just, well, you can't do the Gust Jar lock checks, but it's a play that can come up once you run out of required progression.
Okay, Dark Horse isn't going to droplet. I thought they might do the Lon Key, but well, yeah, because they got the lantern, they can do the Lon Cave secret. No, they're just going to Minish Woods.
Okay. I would have expected the Krenel play. You can full clear Fortress and Wind Ruin. But
maybe after they've checked all the Minish spots here, maybe they'll just quick warp and then head over to Castle Wilds because it's not that slow from where they are.
Okay. Yeah, if you don't dip into Deepwood. Or nope, that's a quick warp. He wants to go into Deepwood.
I guess getting with the lantern, getting that knowledge about Deepwood isn't too bad, and it is a required dungeon. You're gonna have to be here at some point, so doing it without the Gust Jar right now isn't the worst idea.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here, you can do everything except for basically the boss and.
Yeah, it's really greedy to not to try and put off Deepwood until you have your Gust Jar, because the Gust Jar could be nearly everywhere.
If you're in the area, it makes sense. If you went straight to Caster, then you're not in the area, but being here, you do it. It's required. You're not losing too much time. Okay, NesmaN's going to get his Lantern and Great Spin from here. Oh, and TH goes back for the Boomerang. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Having a Boomerang, well, not required, can be very helpful here and there.
Yeah, NesmaN did not want to go into Deepwood when they did their dip into the Bellari area.
So NesmaN has the risk that the first two checks, one of them has to give either a boss key or small key, but without the Lantern or Gust Jar, you only can do one. So you're relying on this chest here to be a small key to continue, which it's not.
So that's the small key.
So the small key was Lantern locked in the upstairs or downstairs. I forget which way those stairs go.
Yeah, absolutely. So if NesmaN came into Deepwood, he would have just been locked out.
Yep.
And wouldn't have gained any information about how the dungeon is laid out. But Dark Horse will be able to check more in the dungeon now.
Yeah, at this point he'll basically be able to check everything until unless you're Gust Jar locked for the vanilla path in the basement, or you need
yeah, they need another small key, and then they'll be able to check everything except for the
boss key chest and the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, he is down to 0 bombs, and I don't know of a guaranteed drop in here.
There are no guaranteed drops. He needs to hope for a randomized one. That's why you're worried about bomb drops, because if you've got a 10-size bomb bag, you really have to be careful about where you're using your bombs.
And you need them here since you don't have Gust Jar to remove the dust, so you're going to want to use a lot more bombs in here.
There's the small key to continue. I mean, if Dark Horse gets a bomb refill, then that's going to save them, and they're going to be able to check more items here. But yeah, this is not looking good for Dark Horse. There's so many items you're going to be skipping out on because of that.
Yeah, I think every other dungeon has guaranteed bomb drops because you have a bomb bag by that point. But since in vanilla you don't get a bomb bag until after beating Deepwood, it doesn't have guaranteed bomb drops in it.
Also, I don't even think that the bombs are in the damage table for enemy drops in this dungeon.
They might be on the bulldozers up ahead.
I've never seen a bulldozer drop a bomb bag, a bomb refill. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Someone
It's like I
get
thought they could.
Someone get Curb Your Enthusiasm out. Instantly proven wrong.
Okay. NesmaN didn't do cloud tops. Didn't get the last Casterkin stone.
Right, about skipping cloud tops there.
Well, we talked about this game before of Never Punished. This might be that case. Because that Casterkin stone is very much required. I mean, sure, if he finds an ocarina, then we can go back to Never Punish because he can get back there quick and then exit quicker than TDH did. But that requires finding an ocarina in this game.
Yeah, and going somewhere saying, "Oh, I hope." Oh,
Oh!
there's our last sword.
Okay.
Right,
We got our boots.
Yeah, Nesma's last sword is in is in Deepwood.
He's in the Gustjar check, and TDH is in Caster Wilds.
I think TDH is heading to Caster right now.
I thought he would have a while ago, but yeah, you have a full cleared dungeon there. A lot of checks. He needs 3 items, so we know where one is.
That was a great call by DarkHorse to go check Deepwood first. The only thing is, they haven't done anything in Caster. And they may just skip everything in Caster and head straight. But their 4th sword is in Caster.
He's in town again. Why is he in town?
Imagine doing Cuckoo Game at 1 hour and 5 minutes in.
With open... When you can go to Wind Ruin and Required Fortress. But screw all that. Cuckos.
Oh, over the weekend I was doing 100%, where you have to do all 8 of the Cuckoo mini games, whereas in Rando we only have to do the final one. And I have a greater appreciation for the Cuckoo game in Rando now, because Jesus, the Cuckoo game is bad in vanilla.
Zelda games never have bad Cuckoo games. Never.
Here we got a classic DarkHorse play of going to
Din's Charm for Simon, okay.
We activated Din's Charm, and then got another one, and they're going to do Simon now. I think they're going to do Simon. I mean,
yeah, they're in Simon.
Oh, okay, I'm really behind, because they're checking the Half-Ledge, and then... Okay, they saved and re... Am I just behind?
I mean, his stream's been all over the place, so...
He's talking to Simon now and warping in.
Oh, I'm ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
So do I need to refresh?
See, I don't like Dins for Simon because DarkHorse has Great Spin right now. They could have just Great Spin around it, and with their sword level, there was a bomb bag there. Hendris called it. There was a bomb bag there available an hour ago. They got their first sword in Tickle Tree. Oh my god. Oh,
that's
they just
hilarious.
went into Simon. NesmaN hasn't done it either.
I mean, you got a bomb bag elsewhere, so you don't care.
Oh, did NesmaN just... Oh, NesmaN did a bit of a dumb there. They went all the way to get the underwater pot, even after they knew it was a small key.
Yep.
But yeah, they got all of the items in Temple of Droplets and didn't get anything important. So if Dark Horse avoids Droplets, they're going to save a lot of time.
Okay, TDH doing some of Caster. We'll see if he continues to do the checks that have the Force Sword. Given that there's still Wind Ruins. So it depends on the runner if they want to, how much Caster they want to do before going towards your dungeon. Okay, just checking that loop. Okay. Makes sense. It's unfortunate TH will miss the Force Sword, but the cast routing is something I would do. And oh, we're going to see Graveyard from NesmaN, it looks like. No boots, so can't get access to the back.
It's only going to be 3 items they're checking here.
Yeah.
With quite a bit of time investment to get through here. It's not that valuable. Normally you do want to wait for your boots and then you can go into the graveyard, because the graveyard is loaded with items.
Yep.
So.
And TDH finds a Bomb Lock Bomb Bag and Wind Ruins. And the last Cloud Top Skinstone.
And a bomb bag. All the bomb bags are coming out right now.
Yeah. Took us a while to get one, but now C's just handing them out.
Did anyone go back to Grimblade?
No. I have not seen a Grimblade. I've seen a Scarblade from NesmaN. He's gone back to Caster already, I think, but
yeah,
not a Grimblade.
but I think Grimblade would have been something to do after you picked up that the lantern from.
Yeah.
So when NesmaN quick warps back down Vale Falls, like you do it then, and the same thing with Dark Horse after they walk down. Like after you're done with Vale Falls in the area.
I think it would definitely made sense for NesmaN there. If you're already dipping Graveyard for 3 checks, you can just add another one in.
Right, I think that is 7 scrolls for Dark Horse. No, they're on 6.
6, yeah. NesmaN has 5, TDH now has 6.
Pardon. Is Dark Horse I think Dark Horse is missing the Rock Breaker, right? I think it is.
Yes, because I think Rock Breaker was behind the bow and caster. It was the cave to the northeast, and TH did the south of caster, but never went past the Dark Nut. So is missing the Force Sword, missing Rock Breaker. Rock Breaker would be 7 though.
Yeah, NesmaN doing Percy, and obviously skip Percy. Percy had nothing. Yeah, imagine getting your Castican Stone in Cloud Tops, and then going to Wind of Ruins for your Cloud Top Skin Stone.
Okay, this is interesting from TDH. Immediately rushing map and pre-boss chest here in Fortress.
I think you're still ahead.
Am I ahead? I refreshed.
They're checking the outside chest in Fortress and entering through the front door now.
Okay, I will refresh again.
Unless I'm really behind. Two items from Go Mode. Yeah, we are Gust Jar and Boots.
Gust and Boots. Because we know where all the swords are at.
Yeah, we know where those swords are, so
NesmaN
Okay.
looks like will be first to 4.
Yeah, NesmaN will get that 4 sword. But NesmaN still has quite a lot left to do, because they need to go get those kinstones. They need to go back to Cloudtops at some point to get the Kathy kinstone.
So the 2 items left, Boots unlocks a lot more than Gustjar does.
Yeah. I think the best thing to get would be Go Mode Boots. Because the boots...
Yes. Because it locks so much more. If you do get Boots, then you hope your Gustjars and just like Graveyard or something along the way.
Yeah, so how many of those 2 items are going to be in Palace? Both?
Bluesy, yes, they do have different swords. NesmaN got his blue sword from Caster, TH got his from Deepwood. But, oh, it's hard to say what Palace could hold.
Yeah, right now, NesmaN will be getting their 4 sword on after the Madapilla fight here in Deepwood, and then there's nothing else in here. They need to head up to Cloudtops to get the last Caster kinstone. Whereas on DarkHorse's side, after they're done here in Fortress, they're going to have to go to they go back to Caster because they skipped all of Caster. They need to go and do the first Minish check for their 4 sword.
Yeah.
Which
I wouldn't be surprised, like, he has all of Northcaster, which is pretty check dense at this point, when you're still looking for progression.
I would say that DarkHorse is in a better position right now, but why would you go to hiking right now?
I mean, after this, what's your next play? Because, sure, Fortress is required, unless you want to screw all of Caster and say Droplets.
Yeah. Because DarkHorse has not touched Droplets, and I don't think DarkHorse likes Droplets. I think DarkHorse may skip the entirety of Droplets, because NesmaN's just full cleared it, and, well, not exactly full cleared it, but like done everything that isn't Gustjar locked or the boss, and there wasn't anything in there. And I think that is RIP DarkHorse.
Yeah.
Yeah, DarkHorse wanting some ambiance. Oh, they are live again. And they are in the middle of... hold on.
Oh.
I might be ahead, but yeah, for me, they are inside Mazal right now.
He's not in... He's in the Mazal fight, but not literally inside Mazal.
Hang on, I need to refresh.
Mine's not buffering. It's... Well, looking at his trackers, no boots or Gustjar marks, so I don't think we missed anything important.
Oh, right, I think we got them synced up again, so... Yeah, early boss key for Fortress means NesmaN could save a lot of time if they hit Go mode before coming to Fortress. So then they'll just do the boss quick and leave. And that is NesmaN's 4 sword.
Yep. So we might see him go to town to check the school. TDH finishing up the second element. Ah, yes, the ironic element, the wind element in Fortress.
And remember what was in the hash? It was a wind element.
Yep.
Might be telling us something about this dungeon. The Dark Horse using the Mazal Warp to check the Minish checks.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think this is Dark Horse leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, Bluesy, we checked. Dark Horse did Simon right before coming into caster, and it did have a bomb bag, and it could have been acquired an hour ago. That is a heart container.
He got the Ocarina.
He got the Ocarina! Okay.
Never mind. There was something important there. The Ocarina!
Yeah, okay. Ocarina and Fortress. Rush Palace? Okay. Dark Horse gonna Rush Palace. God, I really hope Dark Horse doesn't have 4-sword go mode.
Could be. There wasn't anything behind 4 swords, so very well could be.
Oh, getting bullied by those levers. Yeah, when you come in here and you don't have fast spin and fast split, the levers charge at you just as you're charging your clones up.
Yep. If you have spin scrolls, it's pretty easy to just charge up the spin and smack the levers as you walk to the block, but without it, it takes so long to get your clones down. Well, you mentioned Grimblade earlier. NesmaN's now doing Grimblade.
Yeah, we're gonna see if there's anything here. Did NesmaN do the school?
Yes.
Yeah, they just did it, right, okay. Yeah, something we shouldn't see anyone do is, well, Dark Horse at least at the moment, is do the sequence break in Lake Hylia.
Yeah.
All you're hoping for there is a Gust Jar.
Yep.
NesmaN's gonna be mad after finishing Simon.
The one argument you could make is that you did see a scroll on top of in the lake cabin.
The scroll, yeah.
So since I think TJ still only has 6, he could use that as a 7th scroll to check.
But remember, that would still put it behind that logic break.
I mean,
so then Swiftly the first check would then be.
You're assuming the other 4 scrolls aren't locked behind Swiftblade the first.
Yeah, but current
which is not, because we do know where Rockbreaker's at.
Okay, that would save time if progression was there and say all of the scrolls were left in the end of Palace.
Yeah.
And your boots were actually on Swiftblade the first. That would be a ridiculous call to make. That would be.
Yes.
That would be a match-winning call to make, but
now of course we know there's one Jilting caster in the same area your 4 swords at, so it wouldn't save time. But that would be like the one temptation you could have to do it is to grab a scroll.
I think you would check caster first before going for something like that. It would be literally if you had Palace left, I think.
I mean, I might have checked caster before coming up here, but
Yeah. No, Dark Horse is like Hendra Seed, Rush Palace. Okay, Dark Horse, I want to say, is ahead right now, but this could change at any point depending on how Palace goes. Dark Horse, all of their eggs on Palace right now.
Yeah, knowing what we know, it doesn't seem like a bad play, because otherwise you're hoping the scattered check somewhere has your boots or your Gust Jar.
Yeah, but they bailed out of the back of Fortress. They didn't do... They only checked the beginning of Fortress. There's a lot left in Fortress they did not check.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
If Dark Horse... If Palace is barren and NesmaN just avoids it and gets go mode somewhere else, he's just going to save like straight up 15 minutes over Dark Horse, and it's going to more than make up for the droplets dip and throw them into the lead.
So here's a question. If you're TDH and you do find progression up here, when do you bail?
I don't think you do.
You think you full clear? Even if you find boots or Gust Jar, you're just here until your go mode?
They're looking for Four Sword. So obviously they won't be bailing here.
Yeah, okay, you won't find that.
At Four Sword. Dark Horse's Four Sword is in Caster. It's in the first Minish checking Caster. But if you find Gust Jar or Boots... Oh... I think if you get Boots, you bail. I don't know if you would have at Gust Jar.
Yeah, I could agree to that.
Because you get
so much, and you do have Ocarina to get back. You probably go to Blue Warp regardless. It's just a matter of past that. When's your bail point?
Oh god, if the Gust Jar is here in Palace and then the Boots are in droplets locked behind the Gust Jar. Ugh.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh.
So you mean on Blue Chew? Because it's a Hendra seed.
Yeah. Dampé has been checked. NesmaN did a dip into the graveyard without the boots.
Hey, look.
Oh!
Were those not light arrows? I thought I saw a bow.
No, Dark Horse picked up the boss key for Palace.
Oh, that was the boss key.
That was a good play.
Yep.
I mean, Dark Horse is full clearing the dungeon, so they absolutely should be checking Pot Push there, but... Or are they on their own 3 small keys currently? I think the only things we haven't checked yet is I don't know what we didn't check in Fortress because Dark Horse lost footage during that. We got Swiftblade the first. Then in town we've got 2 things. We got Dr. Left and the Under the Library.
I don't know how much left he did because he was initially went right, and I think he cleared right.
Yeah, I didn't see how much of right side they did. Yeah, I definitely saw them go right side. I didn't see them go left. I think
he went left and did the Wiz Ropes at least. I don't know about left.
Maybe they got the boss key straight away and then did the boss and left. I thought they got the boss on the right side, but and then what else we have is in Lake Hylia we got Librari, Wave Blade. Did NesmaN check Wave Blade?
Unsure.
I'm sure
I
NesmaN...
didn't see it, but it would have made sense when he was in Droplets to check Waveblade. So
yeah, I'm certain that they checked Wave Blade, even though I didn't see them do it.
I mean, this is also NesmaN who skipped Rain Chest, so
yeah, and then you've just got the boss in Droplets.
NesmaN just grabbed his Casterkin Stone from Cloud Tops.
Tingle Trophy.
That's an item. It's an item that we'll ignore at the moment, but it's an item.
Oh yeah, there ThyDarkHorse did check the boss key chest before doing fan loop. It's fine because he was going to do a full clear. And also the dungeon isn't required, so you don't need to worry too much about key logic in Palace, because when you find your items, you're going to bail. You don't need to go fight the boss.
Yeah, if it's required and you're go moding or one item from go, you want to do the other check first. So you can maybe avoid burning a key. But if you're looking for multiple items or it's not required, then just do it.
The finals will be organized for the winner of the semis, and we've got the first games of the semis going on today and tomorrow, and then the next games will be scheduled after these ones have gone ahead. The finals are flexible down to when the participants are free to organize it. Keep an eye on the ZSR schedule, and you'll see the matches get put onto there once they get once they're organized. Yeah, I was going to say ThyDarkHorse didn't pick up any more small keys. Oh wait, no, they picked up one more, so they're on 4 right now. They need to find 2 more.
Yeah, gone through 4 key doors. Okay, so NesmaN entering Wind Ruins. Maybe we'll get to see more of Fortress. Depends on what NesmaN decides to do.
There we go, there's another one.
Yep.
Ocarina is in Fortress.
Somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't see exactly which chest it was in.
But we know it's French vanilla. TH was having internet problems and that was happening, but we know he was in Fortress, and when he came back he was still in Fortress, and in the meantime he found an Ocarina. Was the last key under the grate? Yep.
I didn't see. I think it's on the bomb road. Oh, it is there. There we go. Okay, that's the last key. Oh yeah, getting the red warp here isn't necessarily faster. I did, when I timed it, running back through is faster than grabbing the red warp. But
assuming you don't get your belt lit on fire.
Yeah, if you don't get set on fire and if you don't get grabbed, then it's faster. I think if you get set on fire or grabbed, then it becomes slower. So yeah, getting the red warp is the safer strategy as well. It's also safer just in case you die on Georg.
Yep.
It's not a terrible idea to grab the red warp before getting that check.
Yeah, especially if you're cape jumping over. Anyways, check the one chest. It routes in. Not too bad if you're like go moding and your last keys there. Then it's quite a bit of time commitment to activate the red warp compared to just like walking around.
I think we've seen the map and compass now in Palace, so yeah, just 2 more checks, and then the boss. And it's not looking good for DarkHorse. I don't think this Palace play is going to pay off for them, unless there's something on the boss, and it absolutely could be, because this is a Hendrus seed.
You think your seeds are bad? Let me introduce you to Hendrus seeds.
Yeah, DarkHorse grabbing the spare fairy in the skull there. Always a good idea to grab that fairy before heading into Georg. You do not want to be dying in Georg. And I think they are missing fast spin and fast split, so creating clones will be harder. And they don't have down thrust either, so this.
Well, they just got a scroll, so might have found it on that scroll there. It was a green square. I didn't catch what it was though.
Yes, this isn't going to be the easiest Georg. It's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, yes, the weeklies. So, on Sundays at 8 p.m. UTC, other time zones are available.
2 p.m. Eastern.
There is, we have our Minish Cap Weekly, which is an open race available to anyone who wishes to join.
Come join us, it's a lot of fun.
Yep, go and join the Minish Cap Randomizer Discord to find out all of the information you want to know about Minish Cap Rando and how you can get involved with the weekly.
And don't worry if you're new, there's been plenty of new people that have been part of the weeklies before. We just like having people to race.
Wait, did we change the time of it?
I think the last couple were weird times because of both American and European daylight savings, but I'm assuming it's still 2 Eastern?
Okay, we've moved it to 7 UTC instead of 6, so... I mean, UTC doesn't change with daylight savings time, so I guess we've changed the weekly time. Has someone changed the Yalari bot? Because I think that might want to change too. There's our Ocarina. So DarkHorse did go over to the left side, and that's where the boss key was. I think they might have just quick warped here and then gone straight to the boss.
Yeah.
Oh, Yalari bot pulls it from the ZSR calendar. Okay. Oh my god, Hendrus!
Okay!
Well...
If you're wondering about why we hate Hendrus seeds so much, Exhibit A!
Yeah. God, DarkHorse just called that. It's like, Hendrus seed, let's rush Georg.
There's gonna be shit and unrequired bosses.
Oh, he's gonna go for all of the boots lock checks now.
Well, I'd imagine you go... I don't think TDH has dipped Graveyard, so he has all those initial checks too that...
Yeah.
Where NesmaN's
I'm worried Gustjar is going to be in Droplet. Sorry, Gustjar is going to be in Graveyard. And then DarkHorse is going to be Force Sword for Go mode, and is just going to ignore Caster for a million years.
So if you guys recognize Hendrus' name from the Punishment Seeds, you'd be right, he's been in both. But instead of realizing the mistake in his ways, he just uses that ideas for more seeds to roll. Hey, look, there's down thrust.
Of course. Of course, down thrust would be locked behind Georg.
Yeah.
How is this not a Brando? I do not believe it.
Did it have a nice beginning, Hendris?
I mean, if they weren't dumb and decided to do Simon early, then they would have got the bomb bag much earlier. So it wasn't a terrible beginning. It was just bad because they put off the bomb bag for so long.
Yeah, but who wants to do Simon with Smith's sword and what? I think they had spin at that point.
I mean, we were talking about it earlier on. It was like, do you want to do Simon's yet? Because there wasn't much available early on. So Simon was a legitimate option. Bluesy, I was mad at you because you decided to do Simon when you got your red sword, and I think it was red sword anyway, and you had Western Woods available, and it's like, nah, let's do Simon instead. At least I think it was, unless I'm misremembering. I recommend Green Sword and Great Spin for Simon. When you have at least those two, then you do it on your next trip to town.
Yeah, you usually want at least an upgraded sword. Most scrolls help with it, so if you have like Great Spin, Beam can help as well. But I do remember when I was new to the rando, I used to always rush Simon, but as I started racing more, it's like, this is a really slow check.
Yeah.
And it sucks without combat upgrades.
Yeah, I say Green Sword with Great Spin, because if you do a Great Spin with at least your Green Sword, then everything dies in one hit.
Yep.
So then you just rush through them all. Other things on top of it which make it nicer is like fast spin and long spin as well, just to make the Great Spin more effective. I mean, we saw NesmaN not doing Simon until they got their 4-sword, and then the 4-sword slash on its own is enough damage to kill things in one hit.
We also saw TDH do the Din's Charm quest line and use Din Charm against Simon.
Yeah, Din's Charm with at least a green sword is enough to one-shot everything. But they already had Great Spin and at least Green Sword at the time. I think they had blue or red.
I think they had red.
Yeah.
Not that it matters because blue and red do the same.
NesmaN hasn't done backside of Fortress yet. They're doing right side now. They want to get all of their small keys, which they do have. ThyDarkHorse 100% skipped the backside of Fortress. They were in and out very quick.
Oh, there's a scroll in the push block.
We don't know what it is.
Decides to go for it.
It's a spin scroll.
Yeah. When I saw him skip it, I was about to ask, it's like, would you grab that scroll? Because and TDH is eventually going to go grab it. Get it?
It's just time save for ThyDarkHorse. They can either go, I'll get it. That'll split, which is good. You're going to be doing a lot of cloning, and you can speed all of them up in Dark Horror Castle with that.
Yep.
It will make Vati fights easier as well.
Yes.
And as we all know, make Vati as easy as possible. Alright, that's all of...
And we've had runners before hard avoid Caster Wild, so...
Though, would you go back to Fortress over checking stuff in Caster? You've already dipped.
I mean,
Fortress.
I personally like doing Caster, especially when I can full clear it, so...
Yeah.
I would. Whether or not the runners do, that's their decision.
Yeah, I don't think you would do a second dip into Fortress after bailing, without having already cleared. Without having already cleared Caster. What are we kidding? It's
okay.
Okay, there's a mushroom. Well, that could be something.
And last bottle. I think we've seen all the bottles now.
But remember, this is a Hendra seed. Obviously, the Gust Jar is on Octo.
Yeah.
Do we want to get a bet going for the Gust Jar? Oh. Yeah, we do, because our last element's locked behind Gust Jar. Alright, so we got a bet open for it, so do !bet in chat, and then say where you think your Gust Jar is, you think the Gust Jar is going to be.
Okay, so we got an Octo bet, a bet that can't happen, Tingle that's been checked.
Yeah, Blue Chew.
Great start.
Blue Chew is locked by the Gust Jar, so it can't have the Gust Jar, unfortunately. We just need one book for it to be on Yalari. Oh yeah, remember Librari and Library are different. Librari's diminish in the middle of Lake Hylia.
Yes, Librari lives in the lake, while Yalari lives in the library. It makes sense.
Ooh, Rem's a good shout. North Minishwood's Flipper Cave, oh yeah. Oh, they could have sequence broken that.
Yep.
Would that be...
We were talking about not doing it since you're 2 amps from Gomo, but you found the boots, so it's technically in logic now.
They're going right there, so we're gonna know if you're right or not. Oh boy!
Okay!
Okay! NesmaN finds the book. And they're obviously gonna go check Yalari now, because why wouldn't you? Oh, okay.
Yalari or Palace?
Curse coming into effect. We say we put our bets out, and then the runners immediately go to disprove them.
Light arrows. Yeah, that's bow locked, I'm assuming. Wait. Wait. No. She didn't have to go into Fortress, she said go into Windruns to get the boots.
I don't think it was bow locked.
No, it's not. The last Kinso isn't, yeah, behind the caster Kinso, but you can get that without bow.
like, hey, I heard you need a bomb bag. Thank you, Yalari. Thank you so much.
That, on the other hand, is bomb lock bomb bag.
Oh.
So you had two options for your bomb bag.
Yeah, because that was in the it was in the midst room, wasn't it, of Fortress?
Well, Fortress was bomb lock because you had to go up Vale Falls.
Oh yeah.
Let's take the very simple path of Vale Falls is bomb locked.
Yes.
And not hurt our brains.
NesmaN showing off how easy those scissor beetles are to kill with the boomerang. And under the library doesn't have anything, so the library is not...
So it's not Ocarina locked.
Dark Horse is in droplets!
Yep.
Oh, the leader's falling apart.
Well, it could be an Octo. And if TDH says go to Octo...
I didn't see TDH do the Lon boots lock checks. Did they do that?
I thought you were going to say Lon Cave, which I think he's done, but not sure about the boots.
I didn't see them do the boots check there. Did they do that and then flute back to Lake Hylia? Because I saw them flute to Hylia, but then they did the Minish checks in Hylia. I'm not asking you specifically, Henry.
I'm also calm, I'm blind. So wait, do you know what scrolls on top of the bookshelf? Do we have enough to narrow that down?
It's either long spin or fast split, I think.
I thought we got split on that scroll that TDH grabbed in the graveyard.
Sorry, fast spin or...
Okay. Long spin. Okay.
Yeah, because Dark Horse is missing 2 right now. They've got everything else.
I mean, both those sound good to me. I'd be tempted to push that scroll off the bookshelf. Neither runner did.
Yeah, only at the time though. Like when they were Minish in that area, they should have done it, but then they decided not to. So they're definitely not going back for it.
Yeah, neither runner's going to grab it. It's just a matter of discussion of how much do you value the scroll to spend a little bit of time of pushing a bookshelf and pushing a scroll.
Yeah, no one blink. Don't miss anything.
I mean, obviously, if it was like a beam scroll, then heck yeah, that can stay there. But if it's a spin scroll,
oh, it's not a beam scroll.
Yeah, if we have both those, and we think we have all the other green scrolls, so it is a spin scroll of some sort.
NesmaN did full clear Fortress, didn't they? I definitely saw them getting the big chest. Yeah, so that's a Fortress.
The big chest was the book.
Yes.
Both the book and the mushroom were in the back end of Caster. Or not Caster, Fortress. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we've only got Swiftblade the first, which still hasn't been checked. Did we get a Dr. Left check?
No, we saw all Swiftblade the first. Swiftblade, or not Swift... Yeah, so NesmaN just did Swiftblade the first, I thought. And
did they just do that? Okay.
Yeah, and we saw Swiftblade in town because that last check was down thrust. Because of course it was.
Yeah, we saw... Okay, so we've seen all dojos. Is it just... Is it Rem?
No, he just turned in Rem.
Okay. And we've seen Dr. Left.
I think so. Yeah, I think someone did that.
It's Simon
too.
I'm surprised no one bet Gregor.
I mean, that's kind of Gustrar locked.
It's Gregor 3. Oh, Dark Horse. All right, Nesman's
If
making
you
their
want to
way up
talk
now.
about Simon 2, let's talk about the reactions from Simon 2 in the punishment seed. Because there were some definitely great reaction clips from that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did definitely enjoy Simon. That was a lot of fun.
Because I remember you posted a clip in the Discord of when you saw Simon 2 in that.
Yeah, I think it was Lavamud. They clipped it. But yeah, unfortunately, rip Dark Horse's stream.
Yep.
Last time we saw they were in droplets.
Yep.
Yeah, and
They're in the Dark Maze, I think. Yeah. Somewhere in the Dark Maze.
so we'll catch up with them soon. In the meantime, oh, Dark Horse is back.
Okay, and he's in Caster.
He's in Caster. I
He
think he got the blue warp and then
Yeah,
left.
I'm guessing Blue Warp and left. That fits the time frame.
Right, that's the rock breaker for Dark
Yep.
Horse.
Though he's in the right area to get Force Sword, but not Gust Jar. That I'm still a little MIA.
Yeah, I can't believe we're coming up to 2 hours and we're still looking for... I mean, each of them are looking for 2 items, and we're still looking for 1.
Bluesy, I think you are correct that NesmaN never grabbed the Karlov medal.
Yeah, no, they have not. And Tingle Trophy's in Palace as well, so they've collected neither of them.
Now, both of them are dead, but...
I assume NesmaN assumes that he'd already checked Juliet at the beginning and marked it as seen, but he never looked into Juliet at the beginning. He just turned small and then immediately did Minish checks. But, hashtag never punished, the figurine house didn't have anything.
Yep. Figurine didn't have anything. Rain Chest didn't have anything.
But here we see Dark Horse is going to be collecting their Force Sword.
Yep.
And that means that they are 1 item from Go Mode, and it is just the Gust Jar. Gust Jar
not-
for Go Mode.
Not
Resident
continuing with the Minish checks, now following the Force Sword.
Yeah. I mean, you got to, right? Where's he taking this Force Sword? Is he just running to town? Oh, no! Why? Why are you checking Percy?
Doing Percy along the way, but I'm assuming this is going town into the school. Did you never check this bomb wall?
Oh! Okay. I thought they checked this earlier. Did we see NesmaN check this?
Yeah, I'm fairly
Yeah,
sure someone checked it, so NesmaN must have, and TDH didn't.
It's not that everyone hates Percy, it's that once you've played enough seeds, you realise that you've never collected a progression item off of Percy.
I could have believed that before this tournament, but there's been, I think, at least 3 seeds this tournament where Percy was required.
It became a meme after one of iBot's races in
Season
first tournament, because we ran. It wasn't just iBot. I think it was someone else as well. Obviously, there was another person in the race, but
Yes.
I can't remember who it was. Yes, it was Nimbus. Yeah, Nimbus, did you skip the? iBot's blue sword was on Percy, and they just did, and I think Nimbus, you skipped it as well. But basically, both of you skipped Percy and didn't get your blue sword.
Yeah, they both skipped it. Even did the first check and then didn't talk to Percy.
Yeah, just giving me a mental breakdown because I'm like, why? Why would you skip Percy?
Yeah, and then you have Hendra's Ledge, because Hendra skipped that in S1 for a very long time, and then got an item off it.
Dax did skip Heart Pledge too.
Yes. But you did it first, hence why it's called Hendra's Ledge, to kill Blue Chew and then check Hearth Ledge.
Yeah, Dax was worse. Dax took longer to check. I mean, no, I think they both did Blue Chew before.
Yep.
Half Ledge, though. We have seen Half Ledge this race.
Yes. Now, it obviously had nothing because neither runner killed Blue Chew.
Yeah, I'm thinking, unless Dark Horse has just forgotten to do Dr. Left, I'm pretty sure they have done it.
I'm pretty sure someone was in Dr. Left.
Yeah. Like, what else is Dark Horse doing in town? Not doing anything else. I think they would have done Dr. Left right now if they didn't. NesmaN's done it.
Yep.
Dark Horse doing more caster checks. I mean, you've got to. You've got to, right? Your only other option right now is Octo. But I'm fairly sure that Octo has the Gust Jar right now.
I mean, it's a Hendra Seed. It fits.
The only other location I haven't confirmed is the Lon boots locked path.
Which both runners have done the lake checks that were boots locked. Well, NesmaN did it out of logic, but did TDH take the boots into Castle Courtyard?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
I'm not sure how NesmaN can bring this back. Because what does Dark Horse have left to do after they do hiking here?
Rest of Fortress.
Oh god, the rest of Fortress. Oh, what do you do? Do you go back to Fortress or do you go to Octo? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's where Dark Horse is saving time right now, but not for long. Back to Fortress. Would you not just look at the time and see how your opponent still hasn't finished and then go, well, it's not in Fortress, otherwise it'd be done. And then you go do Octo. Well, actually no, because you got the Gust Jar on Georg, so that's probably the reason why your opponent hasn't finished yet.
Yeah, when you buy the boots on Georg, yeah, you start meting after 220, and it takes 15 minutes to clear DHC, so at that point you're practically full cleared anyways.
Oh, we have a race.
Yep.
We have a race. This is going to be a close one. Because they're both full clearing the seed.
Yeah. To no one's surprise, that items in a Hendra seed are in ass locations that make you full clear the seed.
Hendris, was that ever a question? NesmaN? NesmaN is skipping checks.
How does he get away with this?
I mean, same thing as what DarkHorse was thinking. And NesmaN was just going, "Here's a Hendris seed."
Wait, he has 2 keys. He didn't even do the fan loop.
He didn't do fan loop, no.
And he
There's nothing there. All we need to do is just rush Georg. I think he's just going for the fastest checks in Palace and skipping anything that takes too long. Yeah, Tingle Trophy was there. Didn't have anything. This is how you win games. You just...
How does NesmaN lose at this rate?
Yeah, I mean, NesmaN literally has to full clear all of the boots checks after they get the boots off Georg.
At this rate, will he?
I don't think so. Well...
He hasn't even full cleared Palace or the grip ring checks.
I mean, you rush Royal Crypt, then what do you do at that point? Because at this point, we're certain it's on Octo. And congratulations, Hendris, you've rolled another all dungeons.
Okay, we did see Fifi, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, NesmaN got the dog food a while back.
I know I got the dog food, I just didn't remember the turn-in.
Yeah, that's why NesmaN went back to went to Droplets to clear it out, is they had the dog food at the time. Yeah, DarkHorse has dropped again, but we're waiting for them to come back. We saw them headed to Fortress.
TH is currently working on my stream. He's currently fighting the Dark Knight in Fortress.
Yeah, pretty sure that all DarkHorse has left to do is the backside of Fortress and then go to Octo. I think DarkHorse will be heading to Octo before...
NesmaN, yeah, I think so.
I mean, before NesmaN heads to Octo, yeah.
Because NesmaN has all the boots.
But before NesmaN gets his boots, I mean, his boots, he's going to get his boots in a moment.
Yeah, Sean, someone's done that.
Yes, Sean. DarkHorse did all the overworld boots checks.
Except for maybe Lawmon?
Yeah, I just didn't see them do that. But they really should have.
We're unsure about Lawmon, but between two of us, have seen all the other boots checks. TDH scumming away Rem. Oh, he went to turn in the wake up shroom and... Okay. Got it. He got the wake up shroom off the left side. Immediately went to turn that in and save scum back to Fortress.
You're one item from go mode in Fortress.
Yep.
That's the play you make.
Yep, makes sense.
NesmaN is fighting Georg right now. And as we know from DarkHorse, the down thrust is locked behind the boots check in town on the town dojo. So no down thrust for these guys. NesmaN getting the frame perfect eye hit twice in a row.
Gets the eye glitch. Yeah, with boots on Georg and down thrust on dash attack. Yeah, you cannot have down thrust for this fight.
Oh, gets hit by one of the orbs before they can get their slash off with on the eyes.
Wait, TDH, did you check the small hole? Whoa.
Did your comms page reload as well?
Yes. Did TDH skip the Minish second fortress?
I think they have. Yeah, we can't see DarkHorse on the comms page.
TDH was big walking down the stairs. So I have a suspicion.
Yeah, they have gone back to do the. They've gone back to turn Minish and do that last check. So they've got one check left here in Fortress
Okay.
before.
Yep. It's a weird order, but okay.
Yeah, the weeklies are completely open to anyone.
Yep. As long as you're around, join up. The seed is handed out. You patch it on the website.
Yeah, if you're absolutely brand new and have never done a seed before, depending on your experience with other randomizers, it will take you between like 5 to 7 hours.
Yeah. You do have to stream, but otherwise, always good to join in.
Yeah, the most experienced racers will be finishing before the 3-hour mark.
Yep.
NesmaN is handing those boots in to into Royal Valley. Going to be getting their last, well, second to last element. We still need the Gust Jar to be able to get the last element. And in the meantime, DarkHorse will be checking Yalari, handing in that book, but only getting another bomb bag.
Yep.
We're fairly certain this is all dungeons because
the check we think is left is Octo. We don't know of anything else.
DarkHorse is heading back to Droplets, and the only thing they have left there is Octo. So I'm pretty sure it's an all dungeon seed. NesmaN sliding past the bird in the graveyard. Come on, NesmaN. When you're in the graveyard and you miss that tree, just go back into Lost Woods and then go north to exit back out, and it resets the bird in that tree. So then you don't need to chase the bird around the damn Pace little area.
Yep. And we're going to see Octo from TDH.
Alright, we've got everything back. We should all be synced up again. So yeah, DarkHorse has got one thing left to do, and it's do Octo. And I'm pretty sure the time difference between these two runners is Ocarina. DarkHorse got the Ocarina a long time before NesmaN and could save a lot of overworld movement.
I think it was the Cloudtops play. Is that TDH went up there immediately, and NesmaN did a lot of other stuff before going back to Cloudtops and had to climb all the way back up to climb all the way back down since Ocarina is locked by that Kinstone. So he had to climb Vale Falls twice.
Yeah, is there anything NesmaN had to do multiple times because they were missing stuff and DarkHorse got to do it once instead?
Cloudtops.
Oh, yeah. And they both did
Vale Falls
in 2 trips. Well, okay. Oh yeah,
NesmaN did Vale Falls and then had a separate trip to go to Cloudtops.
Yeah.
And then also TDH turned in some of the Kinstones where NesmaN turned in none of them, so for the Palace play, I had to go all the way back up. Do the full loop.
Oh yeah, we've already had people bet Octo and...
Yep.
What? Could it be anything? It literally can't be anything else.
You say this is major ban points for Hendris. This is like a standard Hendris seed.
I mean, we were joking saying that like there was going to be a Cloudtops Kinstone on Octo and then something on Georg.
Yeah.
It was almost that bad. Well, actually, no, that would have been nicer because you would have got forced into Octo a lot earlier than this. Yeah, because the Gust Jar locks the least amount of things while still being required, and being on Octo, which was possible to do a long time ago, but this is just straight up worse.
Like, some people like to speedrun vanilla games. We here like to speedrun Randomizer. Henders likes to speedrun the ban list.
Yeah, it's about a 2-minute time difference between these two. NesmaN, though, skipping all the overworld boots checks and going straight for Octo. Straight to Octo. I think this is NesmaN's play of, I've lost so much time throughout the seeds to other stuff that...
Oh, the clones expired as he touched the pads. Oh.
Yeah. I think NesmaN's thought process with this is that his one chance left of winning this is if it's on Octo.
So TDH not going for the Manip.
I don't think NesmaN will either.
Also using sword strats instead of shield strats.
Yeah, in one of the categories I do in the speedrun, in Fire Rod %, we don't get the shields to do Octo. And I have missed so many chances to kill Octo. Yeah, so many rocks, because I'm sword slashing, and the rock just goes through the sword slashes and hits me.
I've also had it where if you're too close to Octo, the sword just breaks the rock.
Rolling around in Octo is terrifying because it can just crash. Like, if he turns on the lantern whilst he's doing a roll, it's like so certain it's going to crash. I mean, you absolutely save before fighting Octo. You do not want to risk a crash that will put you... I don't even know where their last save would have been. Probably Fortress. Oh yeah, because they saved after doing the...
Yeah, they saved the mushroom. Did he get a no ink on a... Okay.
He got a triple.
No ink without a Manip. Okay, just get lucky.
I hate these guys so much.
And there it is, on the element. So all 6 element checks required. The heart pieces... The heart containers had nothing. But both the Gust Jar and the boots were elements.
Of course. How is this not a plan, though?
So, about the standpoints.
Oh my god, Hedris.
Why?
Right, do you want to open the DHC bet quick?
Why
well,
is
actually,
it
no,
always...
we're going to be quick, because they're going to do Deepwood first, but anyway, Hedris.
Why is it always AD? Why is it always AD?
God, the 2 items we were missing for Go Mode for like an hour turns out to be on the 2 non-required bosses, of course.
Imagine if the non-element dungeon showed was on the element check. You just saw the Gust Jar and the boots on your map. You're just like, well, fuck.
Oh, we've got the bet underway, so get your bets in.
Yep. For those that haven't been around as much, we do a bet on DHC where the boss key is. There are 9 checks. They are numbered 1 through 9 in the order that the first runner in DHC checks them. So that will most likely be TDH. So in the order TDH checks, it can be 1 through 9 for the boss key.
Yeah, I think TDH is about 2+ minutes ahead of
Sniped.
NesmaN. Depends on NesmaN's octo patterns.
Hey, my other bet got taken. I was going to do bet 3, but someone already did that. Nimbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could probably still come down to, DHC and Vate.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. They're pretty damn close at the moment.
Yeah. So NesmaN also not going for Manip.
Have we got all numbers taken?
I think so.
There were a lot of bets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Well, wait.
Wait, did anyone actually bet 9?
No.
Yes, they did.
Dang it.
There's a 9, but I didn't see a bet 9.
And then later down, they voted.
No, then there's a bet 9. They corrected. Got it. Yep. All numbers have been bet.
Wait, Hendrix, did you bet blank?
Perhaps.
You did exclamation mark bet and didn't write anything.
NesmaN not gaining a zeroing cycle like TDH did.
Yeah. Each ink cycle loses you 30 seconds,
Yeah.
approximately. It varies depending on how many times the Octo wants to do extra bash attacks.
He's
Oh,
getting-
that is a 2 ink.
Double ink.
That is a minute loss.
Yeah, that is a minute. NesmaN loses to RNG.
Yep.
Yeah, NesmaN's not going to be happy.
No.
He's just standing there.
Hate so much.
I think he unmuted. Did anyone hear that?
No. Do you like AD? There's not even a check in this game for doing all dungeons, and Hendrix has managed to roll multiple all dungeon seeds by putting items on the bosses.
Yeah, in Minish Cap, all dungeons are so much rarer than, say, in Ocarina of Time or in A Link to the Past.
Yep. Other randos, have checks locked behind doing dungeons. Minish Cap does not.
Yeah, there is no alternate dungeon reward. There's just elements.
Yep. Yeah, Ocarina of Time has stones, Link to the Past has pendants. Minish Cap has none of that. If you're Hendrix, you have Gustrar and boots. Small Kian King, so bet 1 is wrong.
Oh, we
Another
skipped.
small key. So that's 2 checks down.
Right, there's the platform chest. The first big chest.
Okay, so number 3 will be Blades check. TDH doing all the lore before going up. A lot of people have changed their routes with the was it 6.1 update? But TDH still going with the 6.0 update or 6.0 route.
Yeah, we normally see a lot of people go get that red warp first, and then because there is one check along the way before the red warp. If the boss key is there, then you just save a minute straight up by not having to do this check on the way. Whereas if there's something here, if you put this off, then you don't lose any time because you have to go activate the red warp anyway to be able to fight the boss.
Another small key.
There's 3 small keys already. There's only 2 more small keys. Wait, if there's another small key here, oh, we'll still need to do at least one of the towers.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you just rush the boss chest then?
Well, yes, but you need to find all the keys first.
Dark Horse is going for casual strats on this. Yeah, this is the least consistent way of doing the cannon room, but does eventually get it.
I don't know, that's a strat I go with, and I find it pretty consistent.
When you learn Blue Z's single slash, it's... If you practice that enough, it's so consistent to get it first try every time. The fastest way is the bomb strat with the single regular bomb, but it's very difficult to pull off. Yeah, not 4. Was that 4? No, yeah, that was 4.
Yes, that was 4. And that was the compass, so there's still a couple keys and towers.
Bluesy, remote bombs and cannons isn't a thing. You have to detonate the remote bomb before you see the cannon visual cue, so it's not... You have to guess when to detonate the remote bomb in order to do it. Or you just frame count. No, we don't have another Minish Cap randomizer race today. We've got the other side of the semifinals is going on tomorrow.
Yep.
And remember, these are best of 3, and they're both the first game of each, so we are guaranteed more matches after these.
Yep. So, for the brackets, there's going to be between 7 and 10 matches. This is the first of said matches. The second will be tomorrow. So you have 5 to 8 more matches to look forward to.
Yeah, NesmaN goes for the bomb strat and gets a second try.
Yep.
It's been going for great spin on this Dark Knight. Right, Dark Horse is in the back of DHC, doesn't get the quick kill on the Black Knight, needs to try and back this up. Does
Not too
manage to kill it rather quickly. For tournament matches, no. No one is allowed to see the tournament seeds except for the 2 runners. They are also on a 15-minute delay, so since they're both in DHC, they're both finished now, IRL, but their streams are 15 minutes delayed in catching up. So we will have them both in for an interview after this is done. At least we hope so. I didn't check.
Yeah, if you're looking for races, there's asyncs in the Discord. There's a weekly every week. Also, you can always look in Discord asking if anyone's up for a race.
Yeah, we've just finished the Swiss round where everyone was having a race every week. So everyone was really burnt out after that. But I think everyone's up for a bit more Minish Cap again.
Yeah, we've all had a week to cool down, so Minish Cap's back on the schedule for people, even the ones that have been eliminated from the tournament.
Was that 6?
6, yes.
Yeah.
4 checks, then you did 1 tower, and that was the second tower. You did a northwest into southeast, and it was southeast.
That's a pretty classic route.
Yep. Or no, yeah.
Yeah, they did northwest and
Southeast. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main divergence you see in towers is whether you do northwest or northeast first.
Yeah, but everyone always does southeast as their second tower. And we're seeing DarkHorse's patented Din's Charm strat. I think DarkHorse is the only person who still does Din's Charm. So if you're not confident on the Darknet fights, Din's Charm can help out a ton by letting you do double damage to the Darkness, and
Yep.
DarkHorse does finish them off rather quickly.
It took a little while, so if you have a clean fight, even without Din's Charm, you could get that done faster, but...
Yeah, if you see me or
patches-
Hendris and we get good RNG on the Darknet fights, we finish them faster than that. And we don't have to spend time getting Din's Charm.
I was about to say, I
the
normally
Asia
aim
world.
for 3 great spins, 4 if is absolute must, and that Dark Horse is probably that amount of spins. He had a few cancelled here and there, so.
I'm just saying me and you, Hendris, because we both do any percent, so we know the good RNG on Darknuts. I'm specifically meaning the Black Darknut. I don't know who else can capitalize on when I refer to good RNG, that first Black Knight, you want him to do a dash attack straight down into the door that closes right behind you, and then you just hop over him, and then you pin him against the wall and kill him instantly.
Yep.
So anyone who does that is like that's really good. A little bit low there from DarkHorse, but they
gets
can
the second try.
move up.
Din's Charm did wear out at the start of E2. Gives you an idea of how long that charm actually does last.
Yeah, it does last a very long time.
It does take a bit to set up, though.
It does help a bit on Vati 1. It helps make Vati 1 a bit easier. It doesn't speed up Vati 1 at all because you still have to do it in 3 cycles.
Yep. No, if you could skip phases of Vati with Din's Charm, then you'd probably see a lot more people grabbing it.
With Din's or Furor's, you can do Vati 3 without creating clones with Downstrike.
Vati 3.
Sorry, not Vati 3, Vati 2. No, Vati 3 still absolutely 100% requires creating clones, but that was a set of very good Dark Map fights from DarkHorse. Sorry, the Vati fights as well.
Yep. Yeah, Vati 2 is very clean. NesmaN doing southeast currently and getting bullied by that flame wheel. The quick strat is technically to get hit by the fire to light the torches, but
yeah, did NesmaN
slow
do
if
the wrong
lose
towers?
control. I don't know if he did northwest first. This might be his first northern tower. He's going back north, so he's doing northeast, northwest. Looks like, or no.
Oh, they were going to go do another one of the north sides. I think they were going to do northwest then, but then decided, no, I should probably do southeast.
Yep. There's a second arm down for TDH.
Hendris assuming I had a seed ready.
Yeah, I honestly don't care who rolls my matches. You don't see seeds I roll, but I've rolled some pretty bad ones for practice. So I'll just take whatever's thrown at me.
Right, DarkHorse is on the final stage of Vati 3, the final boss. Oh, misses the second volley. Gonna have to do more cycles. Messing up the Vati volley is...
Oh, it's so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, you get thrown off your script of how you're used to fighting the boss, and then electricity gets thrown at you, and it's hard to get back into your groove.
Yep. I mean, if you get the stun lock, it goes like clockwork, but as soon as you miss one, everything goes to shit, and you're trying your best to recover.
And GG DarkHorse.
Yep. GG's. 236-13.
And we welcome DarkHorse GG.
GG's DarkHorse.
GG.
Oh, where to begin?
So about those element checks.
We can't hear you, by the way, if you want to fiddle around with your phone.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, we can hear you now. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
So what was the question?
So what about those element checks? The boots on Georg and the gust jar on Octo.
Yeah, it's great. Exactly what you'd expect, I guess.
I mean,
At this point.
we saw you rushing Palace, and then we were speculating. It was like, oh, you thought to yourself, who rolled the seed, Hendris? Yeah, rush Palace, rush straight to Georg. There's going to be something there.
Yeah, that's basically the thought process. But then Octo was also something.
Yeah, you ended up... Did you full clear before going to Octo? Because I didn't think you had anything else left in Logic.
If I have anything else, I just forgot it. So, as far as I know, that was everything.
NesmaN took a while to get their Caster Wildskin stones from Cloudtops, because they skipped it. They skipped going to Cloudtops on their first trip up Vale Falls.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took them a long time to go to Fortress and get their Ocarina, and also to get to Palace as well.
At least on the plus side, at 235 is not a bad time for a full clear.
I suppose.
Yeah, all done.
The sort of positive spin on this trash seed.
Everything that wasn't guest jarlocked, at least.
So Griggle 1, Griggle 2, a couple checks in
Deepwood and droplets.
droplets and one in
Yeah.
Deepwood. Because didn't you full clear Deepwood your first time in that wasn't Gust Jar? So just be basement. And I guess a couple towers, but
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think there's only one item there, isn't there?
yeah.
Because I found either map or compass.
Yeah, I think it was compass on the throne chest.
Yeah, I think NesmaN managed to save a little bit of time towards the end because they got their Pegasus boots from Georg right as you finished up Fortress and headed to droplets.
And then rush straight to Octo without checking anything boots locked.
Yeah, oh, they went to Royal Crypt to grab the element there, but then
Yeah.
as soon as they did that, then they rushed to droplets and skipped all the boots overworld checks.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of that down thrust positioning?
I don't mind. I don't usually worry about down thrust. It was funny.
Yeah, because going into Georg, we were like, oh, this is a little bit worrying because you don't have down thrust and you don't have fast. You didn't have either of the
Spin.
fast scrolls for.
Yeah,
making your
either
plane
one, because
faster.
Split was in Graveyard and Spin might have been the one on the cabin.
I don't
not
think
sure.
we saw the cabin.
I think that's long spin. 'Cause I feel like
Okay.
I had fast spin.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
two we weren't sure.
I thought about doing Octo when I went back to droplets. I'm like, nah, there's no way it's on both bosses.
You don't know how many times we were joking about it. It was like at random points we were like, "Oh, this is a Hendra seed." Yeah, no. I think we hit. We knew where all the items were except for the boots and the Gust Jar, and then we said, "Oh yeah, the last two are on Georg and Octo."
And an hour later, we find the boots and the Gust Jar on the bosses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys
And-
actually traded blue swords. You got your blue sword from Deepwood. NesmaN had his before you got blue sword, and he got the caster one first.
And GG's to NesmaN.
Yep.
GG's.
NesmaN will not be joining us before the interview, understandably.
Yeah, I think he's British, so it's a little later there.
Yeah, it's 11:45 for us in the evening.
And after a seed like that, quite understandable, just like want to lay in bed and forget about what that.
Yeah, this
That
is the
was-
longest seed. You want to forget about it. I mean, NesmaN did say that they decided to go to Octo for the meme because they knew that they'd lost at that point, and I mean, they called it.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the bomb bag placements that seed?
Oh, the one on Simon's was great.
Yeah.
Because I could have had that in the first 10 minutes.
So
Yeah, that
I
was really
think
rough.
you were the first one to get a bomb bag, as both of you got the first bomb bag off the Cave of Flames.
Yeah.
Only to see the one on Simon later, and the other two are very much bomb locked.
I think that's the earliest ever bomb bag I've seen that's taken the longest time to get. 'cause
Earliest
guys got
available
red
bomb
herring
bag that took forever to find.
hard. Oh.
But
Like,
Myth, is it worse than your red sword in the right hand side of droplets? You know what
that
you're
was
talking about.
that was really stupid from me. That was just like that was my hubris making me
Do you
lose.
do bomb droplets? Nah. First check would have been a sword.
Also, ThyDarkHorse, I'm currently filling out the ban list. Am I banned for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no other.
I thought
Is
so.
that your question, Henders?
Kinda.
Out of obligation, you have to be banned for that.
At this point, does Henders has to ask if he's banned? Just like, I rolled a seed, just, you're banned.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that cemented my unfortunate rule over the fall season ban list. Oh, actually, hang on. Johnny's in second place. He's right behind me. Hang on, no. That was... never mind.
Right, because Johnny rolled a casual race that was all sorts of garbage.
Yeah.
Didn't he also roll the weekly?
He rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
rolled
what it was. He rolled the
weekly.
weekly that was
All
dungeons.
dungeons. Yeah, it was
Was he
pretty
the
miserable.
first person besides Hendris to roll an AD seed?
I think so.
Didn't he get 11 points
He
in
got
one
12.
seed?
12.
12
Oh,
bad
God.
points in one seed.
Yeah, that was last weekly. I was commenting. I
was.
remember it being absolute garbage.
It was.
TDH
Yeah.
like took second place, I think, in that.
Also,
Oh yeah.
You gotta step up your game. You're on 8th place.
What, me?
You.
Well, he hasn't been
Yeah, I haven't
rolling.
been rolling seeds. Well, and everyone doesn't want me to roll seeds for some reason. So I'm
Myth has
like,
learned
fine.
his
Like they're
lesson from the.
scared.
See, unlike
You
you,
wanted
Hendris,
to
Myth
roll
has
a
learned his
seed.
lesson from the punishment seed.
I'm
Like, it's literally because people are not wanting my seeds.
You wanted your seed today.
I know, and I was gonna roll it, and then Hendrix was like, "No, I'm gonna roll instead." And I was like,
Well,
No,
he
we
had
did
one
pressure me into
already.
things. No, he did pressure me into rolling it.
I thought you already had one. Oh, good. Yeah, Johnny's was pretty bad if he can get into second place with one seed.
Anyway, I'm rolling tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
It's going to be a
Make it
bumpy
good.
ride. It's been building up pressure, right? Fermenting.
Yeah, it's let's say that
Vintage myth.
Remember,
brewing.
the two. Sorry, we have currently 3 bounties that are unclaimed. We've got the Baron Required Droplets. We've got Progression on Stockwell 600, and we do have the Vanilla Path to the
Wait,
first Reaver Droplets.
Wasn't Droplets Baron today?
No, there was a Red Sword in there.
Oh,
That would be
yeah,
tough.
you're right.
It was
Yeah.
Red Sword and it was Gustjar.
Oh yeah, and the Gustjar.
Because it wasn't required for an element, it was required for an item.
Oh, yeah, okay. Element in non-required element droplets.
We also had the
No,
required
sorry,
Lord of Magic.
Baron element droplets is
Yep.
Yeah.
the term.
But yeah, interestingly enough, NesmaN did not check Juliet's house. He completely skipped the card
Yep.
medal. He just never peeked into it.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
That sounds like NesmaN.
hashtag never punished because the figurine house was Baron.
NesmaN also skipped the rain chest on top of Quill.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That was just bombs, right?
Yeah,
I think it was like 5 bombs.
Oh,
and
Nesma-
I think
too much.
something else as well. I think it was something.
Oh, well, it's because I was getting ready to send them the seeds, and then they were like, "Oh, too late. Hendrix has already sent us seeds."
Okay, we have them ready for tomorrow. Do you have a tunic color request?
Oh yeah, get your tunic color request in.
I think Lunastick likes like a blue that's more like a cobalt blue.
I'll ask Luna as well, but Goldfish, what is your preference?
I really don't have a preference.
We're gonna do blue versus red then.
It's a classic myth color scheme. Is red
Yes.
versus blue.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had
If
random
only-
tuning colors for various randomizers. The only one that hurts my eyes is there's like a neon pink in Ocarina of Time that hurts to look at the screen.
Mhm.
But I have not seen that in Minish Cap.
If only we could put Santa hats on Link.
Even better, put a Santa hat on the cow follower.
Winter update.
Oh god.
Oh.
You don't see followers if you just watch seeds, but if you play your own seeds, I'd recommend rolling yourself with a follower once or twice, especially the cow.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cow is a great one.
That reminds me, we didn't get any emotional support cows in the punishment seed. We got them in the last one. So
Yeah, I felt so lonely.
in the spring one, but not in the summer punishment.
You had your pet cat, though.
Yeah, but that's...
Well, only. Yes, that was the low health. Oh god, that was pretty bad. I had that one constantly.
Yeah, you had your pet cat. Whether for better or worse, you had the pet cat.
If I can make a request, what about Eslo's he as the low heart sound? Or as the slashing sound for your sword?
Oh!
No, thank you.
As the sword slash sound, oh dear.
Rando sound effects win.
Yeah,
Never.
sometime. TM. Maybe.
Anyone have anything else they'd like to say or add? Also, GG's ThyDarkHorse and also NesmaN. Looking forward to your upcoming. Oh, and good luck in your upcoming matches.
Yep.
Thanks.
I was up 1-0 in the first semifinal. Needs to win one more to advance to the finals.
And the next
Yeah.
match, which is Goldfish versus Lunastick, will be at 2100 UTC or 4 p.m. Eastern. And that should be on the main channel as well.
Cool.
That should be pretty hype.
Yeah, so it'll be an hour later than today's start.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and I guess that said, I guess we'll just wrap things up because I know it's getting late for all my lovely EU volunteers. So thanks everyone for joining us. I'm going to send you over to ZSR3. They're having the Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log tournament match. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or at another Zelda speedrun stream. So thanks everyone for joining us and hope to see you soon. Bye.
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 See you.
Bye.